Okay. All right. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Game Share Podcast. It's been a while since we've done an episode. I think what was the last one we did? It was the
The last
2K
one we did,
podcast one, right?
I guess technically, but we did do one. But
We did do one, but it wasn't recorded properly, which sucks. We did on the Game of the Year awards, but it's just something happened with the recording that it basically became unusable, and it was a really good episode, which sucks. Because we had a lot of fun. I think I had a lot of fun talking about it.
Yeah, that was good. Reading these games.
Yeah. So before we start, I'm just gonna say it right now. Like and subscribe like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the videos too. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. The links to that will be in the description below. And also check out some of our other videos. If you want to check out some of our other podcast episodes, we got that in the playlist. We got our Miles Morales Spider-Man gameplay in a playlist on the YouTube channel as well. And we got some Apex Legends gameplay. At least one video out right now.
Check me out for a game.
We got more videos coming out in 2 days, I believe. That's what I'm scheduled for. Yeah, January 4th.
If this gets 10 likes, I'll make a TFT video.
If this gets one view, he'll make a TFT video.
If this gets 20 likes, Gosa will go to all of your houses and deliver you pizzas.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said
2 likes.
He said 20 likes. 20 likes if you 20 likes if you guys want pizza.
I don't know about you. I'm about to make 19 other YouTube accounts real quick.
Easy.
19 Smurf accounts. Subscribe to boost our subscriber count too. Okay, so let's go with the introduction. So I'm Kyle.
I'm not
Okay,
Kyle.
that's E-Man.
Yes. Sir.
I'm Ghosted. I call me Coco.
All right, I'm Chetty, also known as, or better known as Rumpelstump. You already know.
Better known as Rumpelstump.
How are you better known as Rumpelstomp? No one who has listened to this has ever heard Rumpelstomp before. Literally nobody.
Listen, okay. Yeah, okay, you're right.
And goes, who calls you Go-Go?
Oh, you'd be surprised. Somebody messaged me and told me I never knew someone called you Coco before.
Was it your sister?
No, it was from Cedar Bray.
Your sister went to Cedar Bray?
No, it was someone from Cedar Bray.
Your sister went to Cedar Bray?
I mean,
yeah, we're doxing ourselves.
I did not go to Cedar Bray.
Somebody from people messaged me. They like,
right, if you just Google my name, like I'm insta doxed.
Yeah, I went to West Hill actually.
I went to
you went to Bethune, huh?
Dude,
You're an all-star basketball player on that team.
Yeah. Don't sleep.
Alright. Oh, we should also say to anybody who's listening, Happy New Year! Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year to everyone who's listening.
Happy, January 1st. Happy New Year.
Yeah, January 1st at the time of this recording. But even if you're not listening to it on January 1st, just Happy New Year, because fuck 2020, right? I think we're all done with that here. But you see, 2020 was just a prologue. We're in 2021 now. Who knows what it's got in store for us? This is where shit starts.
Yep.
This is the real first chapter.
Yes. 2021.
Yeah, but 2020 was just it was like there's no point in saying it because we all know what happened during that year. And it was a really shitty year. And definitely not one we're used to. But it's a good thing that we all made it through 2020 healthy. I know there are a lot of people who, a lot of people lost others in 2020. And just thoughts and prayers go out to those. But, as long as we just gotta like keep moving forward. That's all we could really do.
That sounded a little sad, but good at the end.
I mean, that's all we could really do.
No.
Just keep moving forward. that year is behind us. We're at the start of a new year right now, and we got to make the best of it. But this
Start that by playing games.
Yes, but this is a gaming podcast. So, back to video games and just sitting on our couches for 10 hours during a day. 2020 was definitely an odd year for gaming because we definitely got hit with a lot of delays for games. I mean, a lot of delays. But at the same time, it definitely gave us a chance to play some games we've had just sitting in our library. And also gave us some a chance to play some new games with other people. Some games we never thought we would have played before. So, let's just start this off. No, I'll just say this first. So, let's just talk about some of the games we played during 2020. Doesn't have to be every game. Just talk about some of your favorite games that you played during the year. And
I'm gonna go first.
you want to go first? Loudest fucking dude here. Let me turn you down.
Oh my god. Okay. Warzone, bro. Remember, we were playing that a lot. I haven't made a YouTube video or edited anything in a long time, and after playing a lot of Warzone with you guys, I just had to go off, make a quick little montage. Kind of refine my crappy editing skills. They're still crappy, but I mean, hey, at least I got back into it for a little bit.
Hey, they're better than mine.
Yeah. And I mean, Warzone, we were playing that a lot. That game just blew up before other things came out that kind of took its spotlight. But that was a big one for a big part of the year.
You guys definitely played that a lot, and that came out this year, right?
Yeah.
So the Call of Duty was out, but Warzone itself was an addition.
And that's saved. I can't say it saved Call of Duty, but it definitely saved Modern Warfare, right?
I would never I played Warzone a lot more than the multiplayer. That's for sure.
But then you only started playing the multiplayer to level up the guns you had and use them for Warzone.
Yeah, that was a very common theme going on.
That's what
hop into multiplayer to level things up, to use them in Warzone.
But it was Warzone. Warzone was just it was like any battle royale, right? If you compare it to other battle royales, it's just the same thing. But I mean, I'm not looking at it technically, but just bare bones, right? People land on the map, find the people, kill, last person standing wins. That's what you have to do. That's the objective. But what was it about Warzone for you guys that made it, would you say, more special than all the other battle royales? Because it's definitely your favorite battle royale. There's no competition, right?
The first thing that sticks out is the Gulag. Everyone knows about the Gulag.
Yeah.
No battle royale had that. That's for sure.
Gulag was one of the best memes that that. You remember when people thought Kim Jong Un died?
Yeah.
And their memes Kim Jong Un getting ready to fight Osama bin Laden in the Gulag right now, and then it turns out he's alive. So we know who won that. we know who came out of that Gulag. But would you say it's the the Gulag was the biggest impression for you guys?
They had a shop as well. I don't think that was, other than their first battle royale, the Call of Duty's first one from Black Ops 4, which was ass.
Yeah, it felt really clunky.
Yeah,
it was a battle royale, but
what was it called?
Feel the clunkiness.
It was called Blackout.
Yeah.
But what makes it better than, or what makes Warzone better than that?
Because Call of Duty was better, that's for sure. Gameplay wise, way better. I don't even know. I didn't play enough Blackout to even tell. It just wasn't good. You just can tell a good game and a bad game. That was a bad game. Blackout was bad. It was too clunky. I don't know. Not enough going on. Didn't feel very rewarding.
Did it just feel like a massive multiplayer map?
Yeah, in a way, for sure.
Okay, so
I don't know if they had armor. I don't know about that. I think this armor was new.
So it was just there was just nothing special about Blackout that made it.
Like Blackout was special just because it had what they did was combine old maps from previous Call of Duties and put them on one big map.
Yeah,
So each like city was a map you've seen before, like
and
a Black Ops 2 map.
and that's what they did
So
in
that was
Modern
cool.
Warfare, right? Because it
Uh,
isn't didn't they like combine a bunch of the maps in Modern Warfare for Warzone?
Oh yeah, yeah.
In
yeah.
Warzone,
Two of
right?
them.
Two of them.
Yeah, they had it was their what was it? What was that game mode called, Chetty? You had like I don't know, like 32 mans versus 32.
I know which
that
one
was
you're
cool.
talking about. I played it with Kasim.
It wasn't ground war. It was like actual like war or something.
Yeah. Tanks and yeah.
I remember that's what they called it back in the day, but it was like full maps and there's like 5 checkpoints kind of or 3
Yeah.
big checkpoints or something like that. Yeah. That game mode was weird, man. Like I know Battlefield had that like as a regular, right? But
Yeah.
then Call
Yeah.
of Duty tries to do it and it's like mans were campy. It was just there were a lot of campers, but
So
I feel like that type of game mode would be better in a game where there's a bit more health, a bit more time to react in such big maps where people can just like kill you just like that, you know?
so let me ask. So in your guys' opinion, is Warzone the best battle royale game mode we have out right now?
Out of any game possible.
Out of all the battle royale games that are out, is Warzone? I know it's your favorite. I don't think that's obvious to me. It's your favorite battle royale, right? Would you say it's the
Yeah.
best battle royale in your opinion?
Like I haven't played Fortnite a while, but I stopped playing Fortnite. 'cause
Yeah,
I
okay.
didn't like it anymore.
The
But do
question
you-
is basically, is it better than Fortnite?
Well, there's
'Cause you can
yeah,
say that those are the top 2.
yeah, those
I
are the
think
top
that's
two.
Something that can be
Apex.
agreed
But
upon.
Apex is not
they
up there
have-
with it.
The
Apex
thing is,
not
they
up
have
there with it,
so
man.
they have different, like very very different mechanics. Like Fortnite you build, and like the loot is all off the ground. Whereas Warzone you have your classes. You don't build stuff, but you can get.
You have your
streaks and
classes, your
everything.
loadouts, your streaks, and all that.
So they have a lot of differences. I 100% prefer Call of Duty just because I played a whole lot of Call of Duty before Warzone. So that's where my vote goes.
Yeah.
I'm hella biased, but I'm saying Call of Duty anyways.
I'm not. I loved Fortnite when like the first year, and then after that I just stopped. Like it got too competitive for me, at least like building wise.
Because we were very casual when it came to Fortnite.
Like I was like, I could be competitive in this game, but then
You have the PC mans just going just like
yeah. I know the controller mans can go crazy like that too. But
yeah.
it's just like not something I wasn't into. I was more like
You were
the gunfight.
yeah. The building aspect didn't draw you to Fortnite. The gunplay or the gunfights drew you to
you see
Fortnite.
the memes of like, oh, like, one bullet whizzes by and the man builds a hotel. Like,
Yeah.
So
So
I like the building. Like it's a good. That's their style. I
the
like it.
the building is a good
It's just
aspect.
not
It's
for me.
yeah, because it's not really something that you're too good at too, right?
I've only
Yeah.
played Fortnite probably like maybe 4 times.
So yeah,
and yeah, so I can't say too much about it.
but it makes sense why you guys would like Call of Duty so much because it's just pure gunplay.
Yeah.
Like that's all it really takes. It's just the gunplay aspect that really draws you to Call of
I'll
Duty.
play you. You got better aim than someone else, you'll win.
Yeah.
And
Unless you're me
I
and then you
sort
just die every time.
of- or a bit of luck.
Or
and
you're me and you just die just because. I could walk the same path as someone, but they'll just shoot me down.
Man's got magnets all up in his vest.
Yeah, I'm just soaking up all the bullets for everybody. It literally happened. I run to this. I ran the same. I ran the same route as Emmanuel. They watched Emmanuel run by into a building. They see me. They just shoot me. No reason why. I'm like Krillin when it comes to that game. You gotta wish me back with the Dragon Balls every time.
But yeah, you mentioned Apex. I don't think Apex is on that level.
Apex is not on that level. I like Apex.
They have so much to improve, man.
Yes.
but I like it. I like the game. It's just not enough.
Because Apex is Battle Royale meets Overwatch. With the ultimate abilities and abilities and all that. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, just abilities. Yeah.
But Chetty, for you, is Warzone the only really standout game that you have?
I mean, it was for a while, but then I think after that, I know Fall Guys came out. I didn't play it. I know a lot of other people like were into it for like however many weeks it was really popular for. But then after that, Among
One
Us,
week, 1 week.
1 week.
Yeah, basically.
But then Among Us came out, and I played a bit of it. I watched a lot of it. That thing kind of stole the spotlight for a long time, and it's
Kinda.
still like among content creators,
Creators.
creators.
Yeah.
I was about to say creationists, and I was like, nah, that's not the word.
I mean, I think if we had a list of our favorite games that we've played in 2020, we all definitely have Among Us on there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's just
it's such a like quite basic feeling game, and then like even people have to use Discord just to like improve the communication aspect of the game.
it's not
But
even
like even then, like it's still enjoyable.
but it's not even just
Has
that
something else to it.
it's not even just that it's a basic game. It's already been done before. It's been done before in Gmod. It's been done before. Deceit. Me and Eman have played Deceit. Yeah, Chetty, you've
Me
played
too.
it too. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been done before in Deceit. I can't explain why people went to that. I mean, I can understand why. I love Among Us too. It was really fun, and it definitely brought people together during the pandemic. It got people you wouldn't expect to be playing Among Us, and we mentioned that on the Game of the Year podcast that it didn't get uploaded, but we should bring it up now. Like you see, like it made a guy like Corpse really popular. Like y'all know Corpse,
Yep.
right? And then it has James Corden playing it. Like they have James Corden playing it. They have Jagmeet Singh playing it.
Yeah.
Who else? So there was a VP playing it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
Vice President.
during the pandemic, this game definitely brought a lot of people together. Because like we couldn't talk to each other. We could talk to each other. Obviously, you could talk to anybody on a million different freaking things. But we really couldn't like go out and hang out with anybody, and this game definitely helped with, bringing more people together, and like same thing with Discord.
Yeah.
But what is it about Among Us that drew people to this style, like this type of game? Because it's basically the Fortnite of murder mystery, or like who done it.
I personally think that it's sort of simplified approach, and then the fact that it was like crossplay with mobile as well, that really just kind of set the barrier to entry for the game really low, so a lot of people could just hop on. Like, oh, if you didn't have it, just download it on your phone.
Yeah.
I think that was a big reason why a lot of people had
free.
it. Yeah.
There
Yeah.
you go. There you go.
Yeah.
It's free.
I get
Anyone, you tell someone, oh, go download this game. How much is it?
free.
$2. I ain't
Oh
buying
yeah,
that.
$2. Yeah,
It's
like
free. That means I could try it.
yeah.
A lot of people give it a chance, and it's a really good game.
Makes sense. I mean, that's why Fortnite blew up so much, because it was free, so everyone could play it. Yeah, you're right. But we all
Fortnite changed a lot, though. Changed a lot with the aspects of a subscription-based game, or you could pay for like a battle pass.
Yeah, it did. It did. But we're not getting into that right now. Like we're not getting into that. We're just like, let's just talk about games we've played. So yeah, Chetty, you got Among Us and Warzone. Is that it?
Those two are the main ones, but I'll say my Switch, I definitely started using it a little bit more, and with Pokemon Sword and Shield, I know they came out with a new DLC. I didn't get to sort of download and play that, but just in general, this is one of the first games, the first canon kind of Pokemon game that is playable on a console, and like full console, not a DS or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I really like what they did with the 3D, and I like kind of want to see like how they iterate upon this. Like, what's next? Like, how are they going to improve on this? Because this already is pretty good. I know with like Let's Go Eevee and stuff, they had like, oh, you can, it's basically Pokemon Go but on a Switch. Um, but yeah, it's
Is
interesting to see how they like improve this.
is Sword and Shield good compared to
I'll,
some of the previous games?
like visually, it has a lot more to it, but I mean, compared to the rest of the other games, obviously like the other ones that are like kind of 2D bird's eye view, like those ones have the way bigger nostalgia factor,
Yeah.
and that's just what I'm used to. So this is like something I'm really not used to. The fact that you can like literally see the Pokemon in the wild grass before you even encounter them.
Oh, you can?
That's something. Yeah, you can. So you
Oh,
can
I
literally
didn't know
run
that.
through. You can run through certain areas and avoid them. Like completely.
That
But
I
it's
actually
just like different mechanics that make it a slightly different game, and then obviously they make it a bit easier
mhm.
just because they still cater to the same kind of age range.
Yeah.
So they make
It's
it easier
still a
for,
kids
like,
game.
XP and leveling up.
I
But
that definitely.
it's still an enjoyable game.
Sorry, I didn't want to. But I was trying to say like that
Yeah.
definitely is a huge change to the gameplay when it comes to avoiding Pokemon in the grass. I didn't know you could do that. Is there still like a Team Rocket or a Team Magma, Aqua, Ventus, whatever the hell it is? Like, are they still in the
Bro,
game?
it's the Goon Squad, bro.
It's the Goon Squad.
I actually don't remember like what formal name they actually have, but they're goons, fam.
You know what they should do? They should make
UK goons.
They should make Rusty a villain for one of the Pokemon
Um,
games. Pokemon Rusty. You remember that
no.
shit? They should
Oh,
make him a
no.
villain. They should make him a villain with the golden. What was it? Golden Pidoof? Is that what it was?
Yep.
They should make him a
The
villain.
God Bidoof.
The God Bidoof. Yeah, they need to make him a villain because that'd be fun. Yeah. You have anything else?
I think that's it for me. Like this year, I was really stuck in kind of work and school, both remote from home. So I didn't have the most free time, but those are the main three for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Fair,
All
fair.
right. Let me go next. I have a lot, so I kind of want to get it out of the way. I really do have a lot. So yeah, this year I played a lot of games, mainly on console. On PS4. I played a lot of games this year. And if we're talking console, I got 4, maybe 5 that I really love, and then like a couple, or not even a couple, maybe 1 or 2 on PC. But I want to start off with my more recent ones, Cyberpunk 2077. As much like the game had problems at launch, yes, I don't deny that. I was one of the fortunate people who didn't have those problems with like the textures and not the textures, but mainly like the gameplay being super fucking buggy, and the graphics not looking good, or it just crashing on me a bajillion times. It did crash on me a few times, but it didn't crash on me a lot. But despite all that, I was lucky enough for it to play smoothly on my PS4 Pro, and it's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. I love the city. I love how the world works. I love the RPG aspect of the game. The only issues I have are mainly with the AIs, because the AIs are not smart in the game. And they really could have worked to fix them. And the boss fights are like they border on meh to bad. That's the only thing that takes me out of it. I still like the gameplay because you upgrade your guy with all these cybernetics. You can double jump, like you get these cybernetics that allow you to double jump. You have these cybernetics that if you hold X, it gives you like a super jump in the air. You could attach these mantis claws cybernetics that like they bring out blades from your arms. And then you have like the different style of guns, like the smart weapons, E-Man?
Yeah.
Like, you remember how they were talking about the smart weapons, power weapons, and all that? I use one of the smart weapons. As long as you hold the gun out, it's gonna hit them. The bullets will hit them. Like, you see the bullets traveling around corners to try to hit the enemy, and they all land. All of them land. Well, not all of them. Like, I would say like 95% of the bullets land, because sometimes you just get out of the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
But those are really cool. The power bullets, I didn't use them myself, but someone did use them on me, and I'm wondering like, how am I getting shot? And I see the bullets ricocheting off the wall and hitting me. So those are really cool. The only thing I haven't found is the 8-barrel shotgun. I'm looking for that. I'm searching hard for that, but I can't find it. But I definitely really like the story. I think Keanu Reeves kills it as Johnny Silverhand. And I just love how the world works. Like, you have... It's like cybernetics are kind of like piercings and tattoos in 2077. So you have, like, some people who use just a little bit of cybernetics, maybe on their eyes, some on their legs. And then you have people who just go all out, and you see, like, their whole body is just filled with cybernetics. And they call it chrome. That's a slang term for it, chrome. And, like, you see these people who are just covered head to toe in cybernetics. Like, they don't even have their proper skin color. They're just silver. So I really like how the world works in Cyberpunk. And there are people who don't use the chrome, and that's kind of like, they're kind of abnormal in that city. It's weird for people to not have any cybernetics. So despite its problems, and I'm not saying I didn't have any problems. I did have problems with the textures loading in sometimes. My game did crash a couple times, but I still really, really enjoyed the game. Had they taken another year, maybe, another year to refine everything, the AIs, the combat a bit more, the fist fighting is awful. I have to say, the fist fighting is god awful. It's not fluid. It's not smooth. It feels too clunky. It's like when I'm dodging at someone when dodging someone who's throwing me a punch, they look like they're moving in slow motion. I get they're trying to have that feel. It's like you dodge it a millisecond in time, so it kind of looks like they're moving in slow motion, but it doesn't look good. But I still had a lot of fun playing the game. I almost finished the story in about 4 days, but I want to go back and I want to view the city more, because the city is amazing. There's so much to explore. And I loved it. I loved the game so much. And
So
I think
you rating that game?
what I
What's
rate
your
it?
rating?
If I'm going story, I'm giving the story a 9. Graphics for me on PS4 Pro, on 4K TV, it looks amazing. So I would give the graphics a 9 too. Combat, combat is where it fails. I'm flowing between 6 and 7. It's like I'm flowing between that just because the guns are so cool and different that it just makes me enjoy it. But at the same time, the AIs are just too stupid, man. They are too stupid. I'm standing right in front of them and they're looking out the door to see where I am. It's really, really bad.
Like the enemy AIs, or
The enemy AIs.
friendlies?
No, enemy AIs. It's so stupid. But I forgot to mention the stealth, like the hacking and all that. It's really cool because you can either get out of an area completely unharmed without killing anybody, or you can just like use your hacking, you reboot their optics so they can't see anything, you wipe their memory so they just walk away from the area they're guarding, which frees up space for you to take out one enemy. Because if there's 2 people, you could wipe their memory, one guy walks away, the other guy just turns around and is like, hey, what are you doing? And you just, sneak him from behind. And I also love the fact that you can hide the bodies in bins. Because a lot of games don't do that. Like, you can't really hide the bodies in some games.
Yeah, that's like a Splinter Cell kind of vibe.
Yeah, or
Hiding
I
bodies.
think Hitman does that too.
Hitman, yeah, that too.
Which I really like that. But the stealth was very different, but it was really, really cool. So I definitely like that. But yeah, if I'm taking the stealth in, like factoring that into, it's still 6 or 7. Because when you choke somebody, it doesn't look like you're choking them. It looks so weird.
So the animations need some work.
The animations definitely needed some work. But the characters are very enjoyable. I found myself liking a lot of the characters in the game. And a game I didn't expect to find myself liking this year, Apex Legends. I didn't think I would play that game.
What do you mean, like play as often as you do now?
Yeah, if anything, at all. I didn't imagine myself picking up Apex Legends because when it first came out, I played with E-Man and Kasim a bit, and I know they liked the game when it came out because they were on it. They were on it a lot. when it first
Wow.
dropped.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think I didn't play it because it gave me a headache. Just looking
I
at
don't
it,
know why I stopped playing. I don't remember why.
I think you just stopped.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. But I was like, you know what? Let me pick this game up because I started playing Call of Duty Warzone with you guys, right?
Mhm.
So I'm like, well, let me play Apex Legends again, see what that's saying. And I pulled you guys into the Apex Legends grind. I brought you guys back in it. Or at least Ghosted, I brought him into it. But you man, I brought you back in. Because
Yeah.
the game is not the smoothest. The movement system can feel clunky at times. I feel like it depends on who you're playing as. Because
Yeah, I know it heavily depends on it.
if I'm playing as Bloodhound or Gibraltar or Lifeline or like one of those characters, it feels very clunky when I'm moving. But if I'm playing like Revenant or Octane, I feel a lot smoother when I'm running. But the game does need work. I feel, in my opinion, I think it needs a bit more people on the map. Because it just feels barren at times. You could go a whole game without meeting anybody.
That's true.
Like,
It's
and
a
it's,
very big map.
it is a very big map. A lot of the maps are very big. So, and you could just go a whole game without fighting anybody and make it to top. Like, Ima, how many times have we played Apex and we're still in the same spot and half the squads are remaining?
Almost every game unless I die in the beginning.
Yeah. And then, like, the other half of the time is just we're not paying attention and there's 3 squads left. And it's just like, how the hell are there
Yeah.
3 squads left? We haven't moved. And like, fans of Apex have said, well, we don't need more players on the game. I think you need at least 5 or like 10 more people. Something like that.
Teams or
Like
people?
teams, you know. Because was it 20 squads?
Yeah, 20
Yeah.
squad.
Maybe
Yeah.
5 or 10 more squads. Or do quads. Have a quads game mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, quads would be crazy. I don't know if they need that.
Why
It
not?
would be crazy,
It's-
but
Super fun, though.
It'd be like it'd be good, but we'll have to see it because I feel like there's so many characters.
I mean,
I don't know.
the main worry is like third partying because that you always get like
Fights are gonna be. You
it's gonna
already
be insane. Like
It-
like one spot's gonna be the big fight. That's
it
the
would
problem I
be
have.
insane, but it would also make the game a lot more fun because a lot of the time the game kind of feels boring.
Yeah.
And I still like the game a lot. I've played the hell out of the ranked mode in this game. Like, I grinded all the way to platinum now.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I like I said, I have issues with the game, but I still really enjoy playing it.
Especially with squads.
Yeah.
People that you know, it's super fun.
And definitely, you know, we talked about Among Us, how much we love that. And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Remake. My game of the year. My game of the year.
Yeah, you've been.
It is
bragging
my
about
game
it.
of the year. I loved that game so much. It is it's my 3rd favorite game of all time. That is how much I love that game. I've talked about it a lot before on previous podcast episodes. Go check them out if you haven't. But it's such a good update to Final Fantasy. It is a full top to bottom remake of the first part of Final Fantasy, and they expanded a lot on it. Like, characters that didn't get a lot of time to shine, like Jesse, Briggs, and Wedge in the first Final Fantasy, you really start to like them there. Especially Jesse. Jessie was awesome in this game. I didn't expect to like Jessie as much as I did in this game, but her character was amazing. Although I will say somebody needs to find this girl some water because, bruh, she is thirsty. I mean, really thirsty. Like, she's parched. She might die of dehydration. But she's still a great character. And I love the combat in it. You know, they changed it from the turn-based combat more to Kingdom Hearts. They kind of changed it towards that. But just switching between all the different characters was so much fun. Because there's still strategy to it. Because if someone's dying, I go, okay, well, I gotta switch to Aerith. Oh, Aerith is running out of MP. I may have to switch to this person. Oh, one of them's down. I have to switch to someone who has the most health. You know, and it's really cool. The summons look great. I think my favorite character to play as might have been Tifa. Because, you know, Cloud's like, oh, I got my swords. And Aerith is like, I got my magic wand shit. And Barrett's like, I got a fucking gun. Tifa's just like, I'll beat anyone's ass. I'll beat a nigga's ass. That's what I'll do. Like, she just punches the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
I think she's my highest level character out of, after... No, she's at my highest level character. Then it's Cloud. Because she's so fun to play as. I need to find her ultimate, or her second ultimate, though. I need to figure out how to do it. The dolphin blow. That's what it's called. I'm not lying. But Final Fantasy VII was definitely my favorite game this year. And Miles Morales Spider-Man was really cool as an expansion game. Kind of like an Uncharted Lost Legacy type game to the Spider-Man game. A lot of fun. I loved Miles' combat. Good. You know, like, it was obviously very different from Peter Parker because you have the Venom Blast. You have all his Venom abilities. You can turn invisible, so it changed up the stealth. So you can afford to, like, drop down, and even if you're caught, you turn invisible and just get out, and the enemies will be like, I don't know where he is. Where'd he go? He turned invisible. So it was definitely a lot of fun. Because I was kind of worried that, it's going to be the same combat. But no, because the enemies have these different abilities with them, so it's harder to beat them. But once you use the Venom abilities, it makes it easier to take them down. So it's really cool. And the ending is great. The story in the first part it's decent, right? You know, it's okay. I wasn't really going with it, but towards the end, it really starts to pick up. It's a really, really good game.
I mean, how do you feel about the side missions, though?
Side missions are okay. They were better in the first Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to drag on with the side missions, right? Because it's an expansion game. It's not meant to be a full-length game. And it wasn't meant to be... It's not DLC either. It's meant to be the Uncharted Lost Legacy for Spider-Man. And it makes me very excited to hopefully play as Miles in the future Spider-Man games. And as Peter Parker. Oh, not Peter Parker. My bad. No, I meant Peter Parker. Because I don't know who the hell they had as a face scan. Peter Parker, bro. Go check out the Spider-Man gameplay on the channel. If you haven't, there's a whole playlist. It's done. But I really did like playing that. And the bridge scene is fantastic. Like, that whole bridge rescue scene is really good.
Oh, you're talking about the scenario itself. Oh,
Yeah, it's really good. What else did I enjoy playing? Like, everything I played was on console. I mean...
Talk about Ghost.
Ghost? I mean, what else is there to say about Ghost except it should have been Game of the Year because it's amazing.
Sushi.
Ghost of Sushi. Fantastic game. You wanna know, like, the thing I love the most about Ghost is you can save people, right? But you can't save every person on the island. While you're traversing the island, you see just how many more people are still dying because of the Mongols. Like, you'll see burnt bodies, you'll see dead bodies on the side of the road. I just love that it puts it into perspective. You're just trying to save as many people as you can from the Mongols. You can't save everybody. That's one of the things I really loved. I love the stealth in it. I love the fact that you can lose people, or people can lose track of you. It's not just, oh, hey, I found him. Oh, he's over here. Now he's over there. Now he's over there. I'm not, like, you're not even looking at me half the time. And like, there's those type of stealth games where they're not even looking at you half the time, but as soon as they find you, they just know where you are. Like, with Ghost, you can lose track, like, the enemy AI can lose track of you, which is something I really enjoyed. The stealth was so much fun. I loved all the ghost weapons you could use. I especially loved all the ghost stance, or not the ghost, the stances, you know? So, like, if you're facing a shield enemy, then you have to switch to your water stance. If you're facing an enemy with a spear, you switch to wind stance. Face an enemy who's a brute, like a big guy, you switch to moon stance. That's something I really enjoyed about the game. And the combat was so much fun, man. It really was a lot of fun. And the story is just The story's fantastic. The art in the game is amazing. It's absolutely stunning. When you traverse to a different area and you just see the different color leaves and flower petals just covering the field, it looks absolutely beautiful. I just
Absolutely.
I love the way they took the game and the story. I don't want to say too much because E-Man hasn't played it yet, or not played it. He hasn't finished it. You should finish it. But I definitely loved, like, in terms of games that came out in 2020, that is my second favorite game. And the Legends mode, free DLC. What more do I need to say? It's free. It's a great game. It's a fantastic game. I played Red Dead 2, you know. What else can I say except it's fantastic? I mean, it made me cry. I mentioned it before.
The story though, not
The story. Oh, the online. Well, I will say the online is shit. Online's terrible. And was that it? Is that I played? Oh yeah. No, those were the games I enjoyed this year. Those are the games I really enjoyed. Yeah. And I guess I'll throw Warzone in there too because I played it a lot with you guys.
Yeah.
So okay, E-Man, go to one of you wants to go next.
I guess I'll go. I guess the first game I want to give a shout out to is Horizon Zero Dawn. Just because I love the game in itself. I thought like it would just be another PS4 exclusive that I would try out like with God of War, which I also have to give a shout out to. But Horizon Zero Dawn was not like I saw playthroughs of it, but then when I actually played the game itself, it was super fun. It was gorgeous. The AI was amazing. At least the robot AIs. The human AIs were very predictable sometimes. Even though they tended to try to dodge, it was kind of bad. Um, I like the side missions the most. In fact, like most of the time, I just do the side missions just because they're super convenient. You don't have to do it, but I did it because I wanted to get the full experience, and it was super fun. I tried to play the game again, so I played it twice, and with the trying to get achievements, but like I didn't have time because of school. But this game, something about it just catches my attention, and I'm glad that they announced like a sequel to it that's gonna come out soon. I think.
I think it's coming out this year.
Yeah, I'm excited for it, but I don't know. I heard some people are not expecting the sequel to be that good, and
Well, I
uh,
mean, there are those type of people, right? Some people set
yeah.
their expectations low. Some people just want to bait other people into arguing with them.
I mean, I'm just worried because like what 2020 has been, I'm just worried about how they develop this sequel and if it's gonna kind of hold up to the standard of the first game, which is it's not pretty high, but it's very good. So
Yeah,
I just hope they don't mess up.
I feel you.
I think the second game I want to talk about is God of War. I think everyone loved that game.
You played that
Uh,
this or not this year in 2020?
yeah, I played it this year or 2020 in this case. Uh oh, it was amazing. I can see
Wait,
why.
wait. So hold on. I don't mean to cut you off. Like, sorry to cut you off, but I thought you already finished that game before.
Finished it, but it was just a game that when I look back on it, I wish I played a bit more. Like I wish I played on a higher difficulty.
Okay.
Like uh, especially with the secret bosses, the Valkyries. Oh, that
Yeah.
that was that was the most memorable thing I remember. Just the boss battles itself, the game. Um, I don't know. There's not much I want to say except it's been a really really good game. Um, the game that I didn't expect that I came to like was Bloodborne. Just because like I was never like a Demon Souls type of person. I was never into that hardcore survival fighting game. But Bloodborne was something that really as I played through it and as I got to understand the game mechanisms, the glitch, um everything about it in the community itself, it was really good. It was something I can't forget. I think one of my biggest worries about the game though was just that I didn't do enough, and that's true because I didn't end up doing the dungeons. I just ended up just doing the game itself, the campaign, and get it done and over with.
Yeah.
And it was still
I think
fun,
I
though.
think I think that's a lot of people who don't know too much about From Software games when they play. It's like, did I do everything? And it doesn't tell you where you can go or where you're supposed to go. So that is a big worry. Good,
Yeah,
Eman,
that's
you're
what.
well.
Oh,
I'll,
yeah.
I'll wait till Eman gets to that, but yeah,
That's why like I refer to the community because like I search up YouTube videos about like the dungeons and all that, and I really like just exploring the game in itself. I don't know, something about Bloodborne just captivates me, and I didn't play it as much, but I played it for a pretty long time. I think those are like the most memorable games. Beside, and there's also Apex. I think the last game I want to talk about is Overwatch. I didn't play it that much this year. Uh, oh no, actually, there's Overwatch and Valorant. But let's talk about Overwatch. Overwatch is Overwatch. It's fun. It's been fun. I didn't play it as much later into the year at rather than the start, just like during school time, just because uh, Overwatch it's a nice game. It's fun to play.
yeah.
It has its problems though, especially at rank sometimes, especially
Well,
if you're in Evil Hell.
let's talk about it. Or I don't want to. What about
Hey,
Valorant though? What about Valorant? I don't
uh,
under. Because I think we
Valorant.
all know about Overwatch, right?
Yeah, okay, so let's go to Valorant then. Valorant.
Okay. I told you yesterday.
Oh, I mean, I've been playing it. I'm like bronze 2 now.
Okay.
I'm probably hoping to get up there, but like that was my very first game playing on PC. Surprising enough, and I played it
Yeah.
with like people with my university buddies. Oh my god, I never played CS:GO, and it's the Overwatch of CS:GO. I have to completely agree with that statement.
You mean
I don't know.
CS Overwatch?
Yeah,
Huh?
whatever you say. I don't know why you sound so negative when you say it.
Because it
That sounds
sucks.
like a great thing.
Because the game
Mm.
sucks.
You
Doesn't
think it
suck,
sucks,
The
man.
but
game
it's fun.
sucks.
It's fun.
Bruh,
The
you
game
don't like it.
sucks.
To say that you don't like the game.
No, the game
means the game
sucks.
sucks.
It's fair
No one
if you
does
don't
it.
like it, but it's not fair to say it sucks because the
It
gameplay
sucks.
itself is nice.
The gameplay itself
There's
is
so much about
boring.
it. I don't think it's boring.
It's Minecraft all over
What
again.
do you find so boring
Well,
about
not
it?
even.
Fucking corner
That's on
tap
level.
revenge 4. That's what it
You
is.
don't have to do it. You can use your abilities to
Tap
blind them and
Fucking
teleport away.
bro, the
Bro,
movement
so
is
there's
the
no
movement
point
is
arguing
shit.
that. It's not.
The movement
It's
is
not.
yes it is. Yes it is.
It's
Okay.
not.
Said
Yes, it
Tap
is.
Tap Revenge.
It's not a bad game.
Yes it is.
It's just a
It's
game.
not. It's not. It's not. I don't see why it's bad.
Feel like I'm moving around with fucking Rock Lee's ankle weights.
Alright, yo, you're like it's like you come with a different like expectation from the
Bro,
game.
it's so
Yeah.
That's what
boring.
it is.
It's boring,
You never played CS:GO? That's how it plays.
bro. I'm just
the most
I-
popular.
bro.
shooter game
I don't think
ever.
those two games work together. CS:GO and Overwatch.
I think it works.
Because
perfectly fine.
Overwatch is meant to be fast paced with all those abilities, and CS:GO is meant to be a slower paced
Yeah.
game. And those two do not mesh together.
I don't know. You played 2 matches?
That shit was
Yeah.
so boring. Oh man, I'm surprised I got through 2 matches.
I don't know. You're just
okay.
you're just hating. I'm, being
I'm
honest.
I'm not hating.
Yeah, you
Maybe
are.
he gets tapped too
I don't
much
know.
in
You
the
don't see
head.
you're hating.
No, game shit.
I mean, it's fun as you get to know more. I like started as a what's the first rank you start at? I forgot. So no wait, iron. Iron 1, and as I grind it up, I understand like there's more to the game itself. It's more like a strategy game, and later
Yeah.
on it becomes a skill game. Later on it becomes an ability game because a
That
lot
is-
of like players
The
don't use
game
their
is
ability.
very.
They treat it like it's CS:GO for some reason, and that makes no sense. It's like a combination of both. You choose
It's
your
like
ability.
CS:GO gameplay, like not gameplay, but I mean like shooting wise, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't play CS:GO like that, so I could be wrong. But like there's similarities to it.
Yeah.
But then it comes with like the strategies of like Overwatch. You know what I mean? Like
That's
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
it's
not really.
Overwatch
like
meets
moving in with the
CS:GO. That's
team.
all it is.
I mean, that's also CS:GO, but it has more team reliance, especially like everyone having different abilities. You
Yeah,
can't
everyone
just
with different abilities. Yeah, it's like it works well together in my
I
opinion.
I don't think it works well at all.
and
I
like
played 2 games.
I just
you
don't
should
think it
play
works well at
comp.
all.
Maybe you like comp. I don't know.
No,
No.
don't just
No.
you shouldn't just play. If he hates the game, did you even play unrated? You just played the team deathmatch.
I just don't like the fucking
Oh,
game. I
I
fucking
don't
hate it. I
think
think
team deathmatch.
I think the game is
Team
shit.
Deathmatch, like you don't even
I just think the game is shit.
I don't know, man.
If I didn't like that, what makes you think I would like anything else in the game?
You're just being a negative Nancy. I don't know. You
Yeah.
try to find your game mode, so
If I don't like that in the game, what makes you think we're gonna like anything else in the game?
it's just like a random mode.
I
Pick the
I think
actual
I think
standard
the game is
mode.
shit.
Oh my goodness. That's like judging Overwatch, except you play like
You
what's it
played
called? Random heroes or something, and then you're like, I hate this game. I can't even choose my heroes.
6v6 deathmatch or whatever it is. 5v5, I don't know. You know that deathmatch mode?
Random deathmatch.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
But you can't even use
I don't want-
abilities in it, and you can't use abilities. You're just there shooting people. I don't know, but yeah, Valorant, solid game. I'm not good at it, but
I mean,
enjoy playing
there's an
it.
improvement skill. That's what I like about Valorant. I think there's like when you play competitive, people yell at me. It's common. Sometimes it's sad though if they yell at you, but
What, you
it's
get your
fun.
feelings hurt?
They have a good system, to be honest. They like for the competitive, like when I talk to, cause my friends are good, like Brian, my boys, they're
Yeah.
good at Valorant. Basically, like even if you lose, it's based on how your performance was, based on your kills, and I don't know if damage counts, but yeah, it's based more on your skill level, bit other than how many rounds you lost. So
Yeah.
say you're like the best guy on your team, you go in positive, then you're gonna probably go up in rank rather than go down in rank, unlike Overwatch.
They keep adjusting it every time, every update. I know it's like a lot of people feel a lot more happier with the rating system.
Mhm.
I still think like it needs to put some emphasis on teamwork, but it just sucks at the bottom tier, the bronze and iron, because some people don't play with the team. Some people just have their own dreams and end up being annihilated by an op.
Some people have their own dreams.
Yes,
Okay.
they have their own dreams. They want their like own ace by going at the back.
Yeah,
flank
yeah.
or
Oh,
something.
I know what you mean. Like, there's one guy who thinks he could just carry the whole game, easy, and you can.
Can,
based
but
on-
you're just
just
iron 3.
depending on
You're
your
just
rank.
like the rest of us, and you didn't use any of your abilities. You're just going in with a Valorant.
he's
and
just going
dream.
in. He's going in like he's playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
If you go in with that mentality, you're gonna die every time. I'll tell you that.
I mean, it's a learning curve, and I think like when I see people play it, especially like at high tier matches, I can see
Mhm.
like why they deserve it. Some people I don't think they deserve whatever rank they get. Some people I'm like, yeah, you actually know how to use your abilities, or you actually know how to rotate. And I'm still learning. I love it. It's just like every gradual step, I'm learning something on the way.
Yeah, because like there's so many things you need to learn. First, you need to learn how to shoot, like, and the movement.
Yeah.
Like you need to stop and then shoot. You can't move while you're shooting, or you're gonna be inaccurate. And then you have to learn how to use your abilities against other characters. Then you have to put that all together. Then you have the map knowledge. Then there's so many things you need to take into consideration when you're playing that game.
And you can also build on that. So if you know how to shoot, how about you zoom in? What happens when you zoom in and shoot? Because a lot of people zoom in and move and shoot
Yeah.
because they get lucky. And then you can train yourself in shooting. And then for map, you can learn how to use your abilities in some specific parts of the map. I think with the character Jet, a lot of people don't know that you can bounce her fog around, and that's like a useful thing, especially when you're pushing up and you're a Jet player. With Phoenix, people don't know that the fire can go through walls. Yes, it can, and you can get some kills off that.
Oh, that happened to me yesterday. I threw it through the wall. It made no sense.
In a sense,
It's supposed to bounce to the wall. I don't know.
It can well no, that's the orb. I'm talking about the actual flame. The flame.
Oh, the
thing.
wall.
Yeah,
The
it can
wall?
go through walls.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like you hit the floor, the fire will spread to like the next wall. If
Okay.
needed.
So you're right.
Sound is something I don't get. Some players just know where you're at and they're able to predict it really good. Some players don't know how to play with sound, and that can definitely affect you,
Just
especially.
all I
if you're
know,
looking
you're
for
loud
fire.
in that game.
Oh well.
Well, if you're not like shift walking, then you're, well, you can hear him in the next room, kind of thing. But yeah, I was gonna talk about Valorant in my games, but yeah, Valorant really good.
You might as well, Trent. Like, is that all you have, Ghost Sith?
I think that's all I have. You already talked about Apex Legends.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Alright.
Whatever.
Minecraft. All right, so you're done. All right, go, you man. I said
Alright, let's
Minecraft.
piss off Kyle. Last of Us Part 2.
Hey.
You cannot tell me right now that is one of your favorite games this year.
Well, yeah, it is.
Oh man. All right, so
Okay.
you played one game this year, huh?
No, I have about, well, I got 15 on my list, but I'm not gonna talk.
No,
so
why?
not to talk.
You got
Actually, wait,
you
sorry,
got 15
my-
on your list, and that is what you start off with.
Yeah. Why do you start off with Last of Us? That's the question. Last of Us Part
It won
2.
Game of the Year, though.
I mean, that's fair, but why do you think it deserves Game of the Year?
Whoa, who said? Whoa,
Or
who
why
said
do you
all
like
this?
it? Why do you like it? Why do you like it? I don't think it deserves it.
Okay,
Why do you like it? Or why do you
I'll
start it
start
off?
off with my favorite game. My favorite game is Teamfight Tactics, League of Legends. That's my favorite game.
That's your favorite game, eh?
Yeah. Y'all see some gameplay if you give me those 10 likes.
Just like the video once, and I'll post some fucking gameplay. Where's the gameplay, man? Where is it?
Yeah.
Been asking for how many months?
I've been asking for months. It's a requested video from yeah. I don't know. I'll post one and see what happens.
Just post the damn video.
Alright. So alright, I guess I'll talk about Teamfight Tactics first. TFT. If you don't know TFT, you should play. It's a auto chess. I don't know if you guys know what auto chess is. And you guys know? Go see,
No.
you know?
No.
Basically,
but it's like automatic, bro.
yeah. Basically, say
Nice one,
you're
Shady.
playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Everyone know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh? Somewhat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So you got your
All right, let me teach you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, Chetty. All right, so here's how it starts.
No.
I barely know Yu-Gi-Oh. I learned it. I guess I learned it this year.
Why'd you use an
Kyle and
example, though?
Savage. I don't know, because Yu-Gi-Oh is a common game. Everyone knows
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh. I
Not
could have said,
Crunchyroll.
what was the other game we used to play in high school?
Magic.
Magic the Gathering. I totally
Oh.
forgot to play that game. Alright, either way. So you got your mans, right?
Yeah.
So name a character in Yu-Gi-Oh. Just like a card you can summon, like a nasty card.
I don't know, Dark Magician.
Dark Magician. You got Dark Magician out here. Alright. So you got Dark Magician, and what's the other guy got?
Blue Eyes.
They got Blue Eyes. Alright, you put Dark Magician on the board, and you got Blue Eyes on the other side, and they start fighting with their own abilities.
Jesus crap.
That's what TFT is. But
Oh,
with
so it's the
League of
Yu-Gi-Oh
Legends
anime,
characters.
huh?
Huh?
It's the Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
Yeah.
God.
Essentially, that's what it is.
Live
And
action.
it's very strategic game with like positioning and
So you're basically just
Uh,
positioning the people you summon in order to have them in the right spot to take out the enemy side.
yeah. And it's
Why didn't you just say that?
8-player free for all? I was giving you an example, like, you know.
You could okay, but you could have just said that. You didn't have to bring Yu-Gi-Oh into this.
No, I didn't bring Yu-Gi-Oh. Everyone knows Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well,
Okay,
people
so
watching this who
there
don't
you
know
go.
Yu-Gi-Oh, they're
Alright,
gonna be
people don't
confused
know
as
Yu-Gi-Oh.
fuck.
Imagine if it's Hearthstone.
What if they don't know Hearthstone?
If you don't know Hearthstone, let's say it's Legends of Runeterra. You guys don't know Legends of Runeterra? Yeah,
Sure.
damn. It's a League of Legends card game.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. basically you can't. There's the economy part of the game where you buy buy your champions from the shop, like the people you're gonna place on the board. And then every level you can put another person in. So level 1 you have one guy, level 2 two people, and everyone has their own synergies. So like there's one guy. Let's see, one guy named Yasuo. Yasuo is like the face of League of Legends kind of thing. He's basically he has a trait called Exile, which gives him a shield if he's by himself, and then he's a duelist. So every attack he every basic attack he does, he gets like plus 5% attack speed for the rest of the match. So like there's those different kinds of combinations within the game, and everyone has their own traits and abilities. So trying to synergize with everything, and you're fighting the other team. I don't know. It's a hard game to get into. So if you need help, I'll put out a tutorial video just for you guys. So
Are you-
second?
Are you starting
Sounds
to
interesting.
Are you starting to like strategy games more?
I love strategy games.
Okay, so that's what really pulled you. So this
Strategy-
game didn't make you start liking strategy games. You already liked strategy games before.
Yeah, like before this, I was playing a lot of Hearthstone. So Hearthstone's like a card game strategy. The issue with Hearthstone, pay to win. Oh man, that's the game I was playing. Now I remember, January, February, March. Hearthstone so pay to win, man. I hate that. Like, it's so disgusting how card games have to be pay to win. I guess that's how it works in real life too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially in real life.
that's terrible. That's why I like TFT. TFT is it's a free game. You can get it on mobile too. And everyone starts off at like it's fair. It's a fair game, you know.
hmm
Everyone's all level 1 and they got nothing, and then you gotta make strategies based on what they get from the shop.
And you guys have been playing a lot of TFT.
Yeah.
I mean a
Yeah.
lot. I mean every
Like-
day.
Every single day you gotta play TFT because and you can play with your friends. Unless
Yeah.
you get too high, and then you can only play with one friend.
Yeah.
So like Apex.
Yeah, same with Apex. That's our Apex situation right now. I can't play with
Wait.
anyone.
Even like standard? Like it's no standard game.
No,
mode?
there's a ranked and there's a standard.
Yeah.
You can play
Oh,
with
okay.
anyone in standard. Sorry, should have
So-
mentioned that.
Yeah, and I've seen you guys play, and it definitely looks like a lot of fun to play with friends. It's just for me, I'm not the biggest fan of strategy.
I see. Yeah.
I'm a doer, not a thinker.
I see.
I just do. I don't think. I don't like to think.
Jeez.
I thought you like Yu-Gi-Oh though. That's strategy.
Yeah, but that's anime. Like,
Hey, League is coming up with a lot of stuff. They got the card game, they got the auto chess, they got their MOBA. I think they're gonna come up with an MMO. Next is anime. Easy.
I'd be interested in a
But,
League anime. I don't care for the world too much, but it'd be interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was
Uh,
saying, I feel like this is a game you would like to play.
Who?
Ghosted.
Yeah. Yo, go sit. Wanna learn how to play? I'll teach you. You'll be in the video. I'll teach you how to play. That's a tutorial.
That's the tutorial video. TFT for dummies. Ghosted is the dummy.
TFT is so hard to get into though. If you don't have a friend, you need to watch a lot of videos.
No, if you don't have a friend, go make a friend.
Yeah. Yeah. Go
Don't
make a friend and make sure they like
don't
you.
don't be watching videos.
Watch my tutorial video. I got you. I'll be your
Yeah.
friend.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it. 100% will watch it.
All right. So next game, let's go with Last of Us Part 2. It's one of my favorites. I've not platinumed it yet because I don't want to play a certain character, Abby. Sucks that you have to play her. But
Favorite game doesn't like playing half of the game.
no, I don't like playing as a character, but I like
That's half of the game.
no. I don't like playing as a certain character, but I like the guns she's got. She's got some nice guns. She got some raw strength.
Well, yeah, because she's
Wrong.
fucking brought up on muscle milk and fucking steroids. Have you seen what this woman looks like? She puts muscle milk in her cereal.
She's these, eh? You already know.
That's an understatement.
Oh my god.
But yeah, the game is beautiful. Gameplay is very fun.
Story shit.
Story could have been better. That's for sure. Had a lot of potential, but it could have been better. I don't know. But still won best narrative. So I throw it out there.
Shitty narrative. Should have been Ghost or Final Fantasy VII or literally any game. Among Us could have won best narrative. I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
I'll leave it there. I think we talked a lot about Last of Us already.
Yeah, and none of it's been uploaded.
None. Oh yeah.
Which is so funny.
Another game. Okay, another game I played that you guys haven't talked about. Sekiro. I played Sekiro. Never finished it, but
You're still playing it,
I
though.
think I'm halfway. I think I'm halfway done.
Yeah. And what?
Sekiro.
Oh, say what you were gonna say.
Sekiro, beautiful game. Obviously, it was one game of the year 2019, and well deserved. I don't know what its competition was, but well deserved.
I don't think I had any competition, to be honest.
It's okay though. If it came out this year or 2020, it would have been up there.
No,
It would've-
it would have been up there.
would've-
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said would have won. No, it wouldn't. You know how many dicks the people at Last of Us sucked to get that award?
like 3.
Yeah. But what Ghost was saying about, playing Bloodborne and finishing it and not knowing if he, completed or not even completed but saw enough of the world. Do you feel the same way when you're playing Sekiro?
So far, it's okay. Like, most of these places look similar. Not similar. I don't know. That's a bad one. I say most of the places are like I feel like I could see more, but like for now it's pretty good.
But do you
I
feel
don't
like
think I need to see more?
okay? I was about to ask. Do you feel like do you want to traverse more of the world, like explore it more?
Well, I'm still exploring. That's the thing. I don't know what the cap is
Yeah.
yet, but from what I'm seeing, it has a lot of exploration. It's not to the point where it's like, like I don't know. The map is big, I feel like, but it's not huge. But you
Mhm.
do go in the past, so I know there's more past missions where you can do more exploring.
Oh, you go in the
That's one
past.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one thing. Your decisions matter.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
didn't know that.
it's like that in most From Software games. Because like Ghost
Yeah.
in Bloodborne, your decision matters towards the end, right? Because depending on some of the things you do in game, it affects the ending.
Yeah. I mean, I can't remember. Like, just for the secret ending.
Because remember the old lady and the prostitute you bring
Yeah.
into the chapel, right?
Yeah.
They have an effect on the ending.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, they
I
do.
didn't notice that.
Yes, they do.
I thought they were
Because
mandatory
because remember if you take one of their blood. Remember if you take like the woman's blood, the old lady gets upset.
Did I? I don't remember doing that. Oh.
It's been a minute since you played Bloodborne, right? So I
Yeah.
wouldn't
No, because I only remember the secret ending involving like you have to like
find all the pieces of the something I can't remember.
yeah, you have to crush them basically.
Yeah.
And then you have to face the final boss.
Because
And then final boss 2 options.
But remember the lady gives birth.
Yeah.
And then she has one of the pieces.
Yeah, no, like you mean the one in the infirmary that we talked on early and came later.
No. Remember when you go to the chapel? Like you have you remember they're at the chapel, right?
Yeah.
And that's like their safe haven. Remember you can have the old lady there, and then you have the prostitute there. I think she was a prostitute. I want to say she was a prostitute, and I'm wrong, but you have the girl there, right?
Yeah.
I remember how you talked to the girl and she could give you her blood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like in the chapel with the four characters. And
Yes,
The
yes,
saint gets upset.
yes.
For blood.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And how does this affect the ending though?
I know it has an effect on the ending. That's what I'm saying. Depending on what you do, because there are decisions you can make there. That's what I'm saying.
Those are minor decisions though. Those are like what the characters do at the end, because like you know how there's the phase of the blood moon and without the blood moon.
Yeah.
Those affect the blood moon stage of the game. It doesn't affect like the end. It's just like
So wait, Ema, like, are the decisions you're talking about more like big story decisions? It's like it gives you a choice.
Well, no, so far not, but I fucked up. That's all I know.
Okay.
There was a merchant in the past.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 3 years back, and he was like, "This is my house. I'm looting this." Or he wasn't even a merchant yet, but he's like, "I'm gonna loot this house. You go find the next one. There's one here." I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to loot this, so I fragged him. Can't even loot it.
Wow.
So not even worth. Not even worth. You can't even loot the house. And then you go find the house that he was talking about, and there's actually nice loot there, but it was a nice enemy. Then go back to present. I'm like, you don't notice it, but then I'm playing with like Brian, right?
Yeah.
Brian's playing the same game. He didn't kill the merchant. He's a merchant. So he's a merchant near the, I don't know, like the main house you go back to, like the guy who gave you the prosthetic arm.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, that merchant gives you big deals, and gives you like stuff that you can't buy anywhere else.
Why'd you frag the merchant in the first place?
I thought I was gonna get loot.
Yeah.
I fragged it for nothing. I lost so much.
You're a monster. That's what you are. Fragged an innocent merchant.
Innocent merchant? Bruh, he was trying to steal. I stopped him.
Hey, he's trying to live.
That's true. And if he does live, he blesses you in the future.
Yeah. See?
So I didn't know that was a thing. I thought I was just doing it for fun. I really didn't think that you could kill people and it would affect it like that. But yeah, that's what happened, and it sucks. But the game, like talking more about the game, it's really fun. The enemies aren't as stupid as Dark Souls 3, I'll tell you that. They got issues, man. I don't know. That games don't piss me off like that, but that game pissed me off. Because you die, you lose everything.
Yep.
Sounds
At
like
least
Dark Souls.
Sekiro is very forgiving. I'll tell you that. You die, you don't lose all your items. You just lose your XP and your gold, like some XP. And all your gold.
Dark Souls 3, you could be working so hard for so long, and then there's just that one enemy that kills you, and you just lose everything, and you just feel like breaking your controller. That's how frustrating it is.
Yep. It's like Sekiro took what Dark Souls 3 what made people mad in Dark Souls 3 and like made it easier for like, I guess, shittier players.
Yeah. I mean, do you think that made it more fun or just more enjoyable?
Yeah.
Definitely made it more fun.
Okay.
The reason why I haven't finished Dark Souls 3 is because I don't want to play it.
You're afraid of the
challenge. Like also, Bloodborne is the easiest one because you could play super aggressive.
Yeah. The game's really just attack. Don't stop. Go beast mode. That's all you do.
You have anything else?
Oh, one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the prosthetic.
No, I mean like any other games.
Any games?
Yeah,
any other games?
Yeah.
I got Rogue Company. That was my last game.
Oh yeah, that was pretty fun. I want to play that again.
Yeah, we should definitely. Yeah, they had a ranked mode.
I'd be down to play that.
Yeah, only thing is you have to grind. Like you have to grind level 30.
Oh.
So.
Why does every game want me to grind levels? Like I don't get it. I could play the game, okay? Like that's enough. That's enough. Like
there's no making Smurfs in that game, that's for sure. Unless you're
Oh, you got me.
You're committed.
You got me fucked up if you think I'm gonna grind
Plus-
30 levels again.
Plus, you know what's mess? Like, it's a free game, but they definitely make you want to pay. That's for sure. Because there's like I guess like more than half of the characters are locked.
Oh, Apex things, huh?
Yeah, and there's a. So what I did, because it was on Epic Games. Epic Games always coming out with these nice coupons. Don't sleep on Epic Games. Epic Games is on the rise. They're gonna overtake Steam one day. But
Whoa, that's a big statement.
That's a big
yeah.
statement.
I'll tell
Steam
you.
being like the discount store. Okay.
Yeah. So Epic Games gave me a nice discount. Nice. I was a $15 discount on getting the all the characters unlocked. So I took it.
How much
It
did
was
you
only
pay
like
for
10
it?
It was like $32. So $15 off that. So like 17.
Oh, okay. That's a good deal.
So pretty good. And I unlocked all the characters, and yeah, I don't like any of the free characters. So it was definitely worth.
That's not.
Definitely worth.
I didn't play a lot,
Yeah.
but I really did enjoy Rogue Company.
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a fun third-person shooter. I've been waiting for third-person shooters because third-person shooters are my favorite shooting genre. My opinion. Like that's how I feel.
It's been a rise in third-person shooters recently, though.
But yeah, if you don't have Rogue Company, go try it out. It's free everywhere. It's on any, like, pretty sure it's on everything. And it's all crossplay. But yeah, that's one of my favorites, and I'm probably gonna play them now. Kind of feel like playing that, but yeah.
Is that everything
I
for anyone?
suppose-
Or for everyone? Like,
I could talk about Cold War, but it's not my favorite. It's not part of my favorites, to be honest. It's like,
I also it hasn't been out long enough, honestly.
Still haven't bought it.
It's on sale, $50 off. I
Oh, it
think.
is?
I think.
Wait. Oh, let me check. I'm gonna mute my keyboard.
you can mute your keyboard.
What? Man put his keyboard on silent?
Shoot.
All right,
I'm
Optimus
un-
Prime.
I'm unmuted. All right, ready?
Oh yeah, it's just going off. So, like that's everything for 2020, right? That's all we got.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to. I mean, we're in 2021 right now. So, 2021 we got a lot of games coming out. New console out. I mean, it came out 2020, but we're broke, so we couldn't get it. But I mean, we all expect to get a PS5 in 2021, right?
As long as it's on sale.
I mean,
Oh,
We'll see
at the
about
time of this
that.
recording, let's see. Yeah, Cold War is 60 Canadian.
yeah, but
What would that be? Like 50 US, I think.
yeah, maybe
Sure.
I don't know.
Sure.
But yeah, we all. I mean, okay, we all expect to get PS5 at some point. I should say.
Sooner or later.
Yeah.
Sell my PS4 Pro, get the PS5. Yeah. Once the stock issues kind of regulate themselves.
So actually, I want to ask: is there any games that you didn't play in 2020 that you want to try and finish in 2021,
Finish or like just play?
or just finish, play, like just quickly rapid fire? Is there any games you wanna do?
Sword and Shield. I have yet to beat it. But
Sword
that's
and
on
Shield?
the Switch.
Okay.
Probably. What's it called? I want to try out Hades, so I haven't tried that out. And Doom Eternal. I haven't tried that out yet, so probably gonna try them out.
All right. Ghost it.
Honestly, if I wish I played more games, I don't know. We'll see. Some games, I don't know. Animal Crossing. People are saying it's a pretty good game, and there was like.
Do you have a
people hacking
Switch?
the market. I don't have a Switch.
All right. So you
I-
want to get a Switch first?
I mean, yeah, I'll get a Switch and then decide. I don't know. There's not much games I would play. I feel like this year I've been
No,
played
like
the games that
like that you want to finish or that you want to play. Like even if there's a game that
Oh.
you started and never finished.
Oh, okay. I would definitely want to finish my Uncharted series I recently bought for like $10. entire collection.
Oof,
Um,
steal.
Steal. It was
Yeah.
free one time. That's not a steal.
Oh, they.
Oh, rip. Okay,
Well,
then.
I bought those games for full price each one, so that's a steal.
I want to try Cyberpunk because I have high expectations of it and people are excited. Death Stranding.
Do not play Cyberpunk unless it's on a PC.
Okay, then.
Pretty much, yeah.
And I guess that's it. There's not too much I want to play this year.
Okay. I think for me, I'm almost done Mafia, so I want to finish that. I'm really close to finishing it. I still have the Uncharted collection, but man, that first game, I'm sorry, man, I do not like it. I do not like the first Uncharted game.
Really?
Yeah. It's the gameplay, man. I know it came out on like years ago, but fuck, the gameplay does not feel smooth.
I haven't played the remastered, so I don't know.
I just
When I did play, it was good.
yeah, I'm
Well, that's
sorry.
the year it came out.
Yeah, I'm playing it now, and I'm sorry, I do not like it. It's just the first one though. I've not done it.
Yeah.
I still have the Handsome Jack collection. I got Borderlands 3 for free, so I wanna, try and play those. And then Kingdom Hearts. I have Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, and 3, and I want to finish them. But 1.5, Chernobog is pissing me off, man. I'm so close to beating him every time, and I just can't. But yeah, those are definitely the games I want to finish. Yeah, this year if I get the chance. Oh, and Fallen Order. I have that game.
Oh,
On
Star
order,
Wars.
what's that?
Yeah, I got it for free. The Star Wars game. It was free. I think it was free on EA Access. So I want to finish it. It's a really good game. I've been playing it. It's really, really fun. But yeah, so let's talk about what games are we most excited for this year.
God of War, no question.
Yeah,
Self-explanatory.
yeah, no doubt about it. I think we're all excited for God of War to come out. Thor versus Kratos.
Horizon Forbidden West, the sequel to it.
Yeah. Definitely an anticipated game. I never finished the first one, so it's kind of hard for me to be
Yes.
excited about it.
That's the game I need to finish.
How about Dying Light 2?
Yeah.
I didn't play Dying Light 1.
Yeah. It's
What is Dying Light?
that zombie game, right?
It's a zombie game, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Except now they're saying your choices matter more.
No, thank you.
Well, I'm excited for it, I guess. What else?
There's Overwatch 2 coming out.
Bro, I'm not even
That's coming out
excited
this
for
year?
that.
I think. I'm just looking at a website for games coming out, and I see Overwatch 2. It says first quarter of 2021.
Well, there's no
All I'm-
point getting Overwatch 2 unless you don't have Overwatch 1 or Overwatch.
I'm excited for the
Because
skins are gonna come out though. For that.
this doesn't make any sense. It says you can play Overwatch with Overwatch 2 people, and you get whatever they get. I don't understand. Why am I buying this game?
I don't know.
For skins? No thanks.
I don't know. Maybe
Seems
later
like
on
cool.
in the future they'll just transition everything over to Overwatch 2.
Oh, if
I
they
think
do that,
they'll
then
provide a more detailed explanation on why. But
Maybe.
right now it's just
But
confusing.
because when this was first announced, I don't know about you guys, but I said it's way too early for Overwatch 2 to come out. Because Overwatch was a game that was built to last. It could have lasted another 3 years, honestly. Like that's how I
See,
felt about it.
I
like,
mean, they wanted to announce a story mode though. That's the thing, and they decided to announce Overwatch 2 to be like a separate entity.
But it's not exactly a story mode. It's just some story
It's
missions.
confusing. It's
if
confusing.
it's gonna
what
be
it
a
is.
full-fledged, I don't know if there's any information out on what it's gonna be, but if it is a story like game, like at least 20 hours, then I
No,
can see myself getting it.
no, I don't think it's gonna be a campaign game.
Like campaign with the
No,
actual multiplayer, that'd be fine with updated graphics. That'd be okay. I can understand that. But if it's just skins, a little story missions here and there. Yeah, that's weak.
That's what I'm thinking. It's just gonna be a story mission here or there.
Uh-huh. So
Yeah, it says at least 2 PvE modes will be added. A story-based mission mode where players are limited to their hero selection and replaying missions based on Overwatch's lore.
Like that's cool, but that could just be an arcade mode.
But yeah, it basically is arcade mode. You remember the Blackwatch shit?
Yeah,
It's
you know?
basically that. It's
If
not.
it is that, then that's
Haha.
wonderful.
It's
more
gonna be the
excited
same
if
thing.
Overwatch announced a movie.
Not even. I don't want a movie. I want a TV show because there's so much lore in Overwatch, or even a campaign game. That's what I think they should do. That's why I've been saying they should. You guys know how annoying I am when I say Overwatch needs a TV series. I bring up damn near every month.
Yeah.
But I feel like it, or at least the campaign.
Yeah.
If that was Overwatch 2, I'd be more excited for it.
The details are not like really set out what Overwatch 2 is gonna be, so
Yeah, we'll
I just hope.
we'll see. Hogwarts Legacy, I'm excited for because you guys know me. I love Harry Potter. It's my favorite film franchise of all time.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely excited for it. And it's gonna be an RPG game, I think. It says action role playing game, yeah. Single player, gonna be on the PS5. And it's set before all the shit with Harry Potter, so hopefully it doesn't try to tie in too much. I kind of want to make my own like wizard and have my own story. Because they have a mobile game like that. I think I have it downloaded. It's very pay to win. Or like there's, because you know those
story game.
Yeah, it's a story game. You know those like timed microtransaction games where like you do an event, it takes an hour, but you can use diamonds to speed it up. It's that type of game. What's this called? It's Harry Potter something. It's on the Google Play Store. But I just, I want something like that where it has its own story. Like that mobile game is focused on its own story with your character. I want something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Halo Infinite. You guys get a chance to play Halo and the Halo collection, right? Because you have a PC.
Not yet.
I played the first game, the Summit.
Well, that game is super old, man. Come on.
Those games so old, man. I'm sorry. I guess it's getting like the same vibes that you were getting from Uncharted.
Play Reach. Play Halo Reach.
Well, I can't play it now. I don't have it anymore. Like the Game Pass. But yeah.
I think you should play Halo Reach.
Yeah, probably better. I thought you had to go in order for the story.
Well, Halo Reach takes place before those games.
Oh wait, no, we did play Halo Reach. The graphics were still not holding up.
Well, yeah, it came out in 2011.
Yeah, so it's just like,
but
I don't know.
2010, but Halo Reach is still it's one of my favorite games. I think you should finish it. It's really good. It's kind of like playing, like imagine playing God of War 1 right now.
True. Yeah.
Gran Turismo. No, not those games. Far Cry 6. Is anybody excited for Far Cry 6?
Have I ever been excited for Far Cry?
I was excited for Far Cry 4 because it looked really cool. What's the problem with Far Cry? Is it just basically the same thing? Like it's just the same gameplay over and over?
Yeah. I don't even pay attention to it. I'm just waiting for when you guys tell me it's good. Then I'll give it a try.
Yeah, like the story has not. I played 4. The story wasn't that good. I didn't play 5 because I wasn't interested.
Why not 3?
3 is good. I like 3. Granted, I only know the story, but the story is really good in 3. I'm saying I didn't like 4 because 4 is very disappointing.
Wait, you said Far Cry 5 isn't that good?
I said I didn't pay attention to it, but from what I saw, I didn't really like it because I didn't really like the story. That's what I'm saying. There's also where is it? The Suicide Squad game. That's coming out.
Sounds interesting. I'll give it a try.
I don't see it on here, but the Suicide Squad game is supposed to come out next year.
Next year or 2021?
Oh no, 2022.
Yeah.
Ah, that sucks. What about the other Batman game? Batman Arkham Knights? I think it's called Arkham Knights.
Is it like a sequel to anything, or is it just like another story?
No, it's supposed to be its own story. It's made by the guys who made Batman Gotham Knights. Yeah. It's made by the people who made Batman Origins, like Batman Arkham Origins. It's supposed to involve the Court of Owls, and it's a co-op game. I think 4-player co-op. It's coming out next year.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm interested in that game. I want to see what it's all about.
I mean, all the Batman games have been really good recently, so.
No, you never played Arkham Knight.
I mean, what I've seen, I never played all of them, but what I've seen and.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Arkham Knight sucks.
Does the game simulates or not?
I think so. I don't know. It's like you're in the Batmobile for 60% of the game. The times you're Batman is cool, but it just relies so much on the Batmobile and destroying other tanks. Well, what's that game? What was that? War of Tanks? Is that what that game's called? I could have mistaken it for that. And the boss fights really sucked. It's either you're in the tank or it's just so boring. Like literally one boss fight is the enemy is a sniper and you just make your way closer and closer to him and then you grapple onto him and then you kind of struggle and you lose his health off that. It's not the most engaging boss fight.
Oh, sad. Okay.
Is the Beyond Good and Evil sequel not coming out next year? Or this year, I should say? Because I want to play that game. I don't know if you guys ever played Beyond Good and Evil.
No.
No.
Sounds familiar though.
I had the PC game way back. Like this is when PC games you had the disc to put into the PC.
Oh way.
I mean, why are you excited for it though?
Just because I just remember that game from when I was a kid because I played it when I was, oh god, when this game came out. Hold on.
That memorable, huh? Do you know what it's about? Is it like about?
Bro, this game came out years ago. This game came out 2003.
I mean, is it like Uncharted? Because based on one reading, it's like.
Ghost, this game came out 2003. I barely remember it. I just saw the trailer at E3 and I remember that game. I remember playing it a little bit and I'm like, alright, I really want to see this game.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like, just look. Don't ask me about. Don't ask me too much about a game that came out in 2003. I barely remember it. The fact that I even remember that, I think I still have the disc. I think. Oh, and they're making a Scott Pilgrim game. But you guys don't know Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Movie? Yeah.
Oh, you know the movie? They're making a game. What else we got coming out? I swear there were more games coming out. What else?
I can't remember everything.
Is that really it? I don't know if the Wolf Among Us game is coming out next year.
Did they cancel that?
Yeah, please.
No, they're making it a sequel. I really want to play Wolf Among Us 2. Like,
I want to play another Telltale game. Doesn't matter, like that kind of style. What's the genre of that kind of game?
Point and click.
Telltale game.
Yeah.
Like point and click, choose your own adventure.
Yeah, I say Telltale games because they're, even though they're not a company no more, they're still like that's how much of an impact they made.
Yeah, because they made really good games. Chetty, any game you're super excited for that's coming out this year?
Nope.
All right, that's great. That's great.
I mean, based on what I'm reading, there's
Clear
a lot
and
of good games coming
concise.
out.
Ah,
I mean, God of War game's coming out next year. Or not next year,
There's
this
also,
year.
like small like other games like Hollow Knight, Silk Song, Humankind, it's just like a lot more adventure games coming.
Were you about to say fucking Jet Li something or other?
No, I wasn't gonna say
Whatever.
that.
Jet Li Rise of Honor, eh? Yo,
I
they get a
thought
sequel.
I thought it was about to say like, is that game getting remastered or is it getting a sequel?
Yeah, they can remaster or make a sequel. Don't matter.
So
Persona 5 Strikers,
I do not play Persona. I don't know anything about it.
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, you should start getting into the.
What did you say? Ratchet and Clank?
Okay.
Clank.
Yo,
Clanch, bro.
I heard Ratchet and Clank. Okay, so if we got
Village.
if we gotta go most anticipated game, we're definitely going God of War, right?
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
after
for
that we're going what do you call it? Horizon, I guess.
Oh, you're excited for Horizon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, for you, I know you guys are probably more excited for Horizon than I am. I'm interested in the sequel.
I mean, what I'm afraid for God of War is that it won't take on Kratos' perspective. Like they're gonna change it. I'm not sad about it. but
I'm okay
just
with
worried.
that because Kratos' trilogy ended already, basically. So this is the start of a new one.
Want this to be more about Atreus?
Yeah,
Or
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. It's gonna be his.
I'm okay
perspective
with that.
now.
I'm okay with it. I'm not.
No, I'm
I-
just saying I don't want it to be like The Last of Us, like mess. of a
No, because it's
storyline.
gonna be
Like,
good.
Okay.
I don't know. For me, it's God of War, then Hogwarts Legacy. Really excited for those. If we're going a third game, not really anything here I'm too excited for that I'm looking at. I mean, if the Wolf Among Us sequel comes out, I'd be interested in that. I guess Halo Infinite, because I like the Halo series. And if there's a chance I could play it, I'd play it.
What about the Elden Ring series?
Who knows when that's coming out?
I saw the trailer for it and I was like, oh, it's
Yeah, I saw a trailer too. 2 years ago. I lied, not 2 years ago. A year ago. No, it is 2 years ago. We're in a new year. Fuck. Yeah, 2 years ago, I saw a trailer. You know what I've seen? You know what I've seen now? The same trailer. So who knows when that game is coming out?
Okay.
Yeah. But is that it? I mean, I feel like we've covered everything.
I mean, that's it for now.
Yeah, that's it
See
for
what
now.
happens then.
Yeah, all right. So that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for listening to what we're excited to play in 2021 and some of our favorite games in 2020. I guess wrapping it up. Watch some of our previous videos, Spider-Man playthrough. Definitely check that out, and it's in the playlist. We got some more Apex videos coming out soon. Also, be sure to watch some Team Fight Tactics videos that we will definitely have coming out this year, right, E-Man? Right? Yeah, TFT.
Yeah, let's get 10 likes on the video.
Let's get one like on the
yeah.
video, and we'll have a TFT. We'll have TFT videos coming out. Also, Don't Starve. We're gonna do that.
Don't starve. Don't starve.
Definitely have a lot of ideas I want to do this year. Like, what do you call it? 2K18 roast. I want to do that. Roasting the cutscenes.
Oh shit.
Still want to do that? Yeah. I just put that off. Also, like my MLB video, I put that off too. Just because, imagine editing on a laptop that was basically built for 500 years ago. I know they didn't have electricity 500 years ago, but just imagine. Like, this laptop is very old, man. It's hard to edit on this. Yeah, so like and subscribe. Be sure to check out our previous videos. Links to our social media is down in the description. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
And in person.
Yes, follow us in person too.
Don't
Just,
follow
if you see us on the streets, just start following us. Just wherever we go, you guys
you can follow
go.
Chetty or Rumpelstump in this case.
Yeah, and
Nature
You already know
Unleashed.
him.
and we'll see you guys next time.